All right, this is the Quantity Evolver's YouTube channel from where I left off last time. We were doing the, hold on, I'm not trying to show you guys we were doing the solenoids and dropping the transmission pan and replacing solenoids on the GMC Envoy right here, all right? Envoy, this is the inline 6 GMC. Now, I believe this has the 4L60 transmission, 4L60E, however you want to pronounce it. All right, the pan is already off. Okay, the toughest part of getting the pan off is this, hold on, I don't want to drop fluid on the camera. The toughest part, let me just point it out. It's this right here. You have to push the shield back. It's very tough. You have to be very aggressive with it, all right? This filter comes off, okay? Right here. This filter right here comes off. All right? I believe this is one of the solenoids. This is also one. So this orange and green is going to be the first thing you see if you're looking at it from the front. All right, again, like I stated before in the part 1 video, this is the kit. You ordered this kit. Oh my. Okay. This is the kit right here. All right? I don't know which one is first gear, second gear, third gear. I don't know. I'm just going to replace as many of them as I can. All right? Take them out the bag for y'all. How y'all day going? Hope your day's going good. Hope this video's helping you out. Thank you guys for watching the video. Feel free to drop a like. All right, that looks very nice. Okay. All right, there's that one. I'll try to hurry this up for y'all. I do not feel like editing this video, so this is going to be a raw film. Y'all can speed the video up. I don't know which gear that is, but both of those look very similar though. Or which, I don't know which, that solenoid is in charge of what in the valve body, I don't know. All right. This one feels kind of wobbly right here. This is look kind of wobbly. All right. Get this one. Come on, I should have had this already done before I even picked up the camera. All right, these are the last two right here. All right, now we're going back underneath the vehicle. All right, now y'all, I'm not no fancy high-tech person. This is me in my garage. This is what I got right here. This little pick. I'm gonna use this to pick that off. And I heard this was spring-loaded, so it should pop out after you relieve the tension on this clip in here. You guys will see what I mean. Where should I prop the camera up at? Yeah, come on. Y'all kinda out the frame. I'm gonna do the best I can though. Oh shit, come on, God, bro. All right, I might because this is extremely hard to get this clip out for some reason. I'm gonna just pause it. All right, after struggling with this thing for I don't know how long, finally got it out. I got this one out. All right, now this pin. Oh my God, I hate this vehicle even more now. This pin right here is extremely hard to get to. You have to maneuver the solenoid around to get this tool at the perfect angle to pop the pin out. It's going to be extremely hard because you have no space to work with. All right, I'm going to do the rest of them. All right, I'm going to try to get this on camera. All right, this pin comes down out of this small slot right here. This small slot, it's like the size of almost like a penny or a quarter. All right, I feel like this is the bad one because this one did not pop out. This one just came out with no tension. This one right here, it popped out super fast. This one did not. All right, this one is not orange. I believe the first one's orange. This one looks like it's gray. All right, I feel like that was the bad one. And then we got two back here. These looks like these should be easier than those first two right here. All right, I did this one first and this one second. This is the connector and this is the connector. Do not damage these connectors. All right. Now I do have 5 altogether. I do not know where the 5th one is. Wait, this one might be the 5th one for real. Might be this one. Not too sure. But I think I'm gonna just do the first 4, and if the vehicle can go into drive down the road, I'll be okay. All right, hope y'all can hear me. This thing right here literally exploded out, dog. I don't know. This like some of them pop out, some of them don't. But I'm telling you, when they pop out, I guess whatever the last speed that you were going or something, they pop out, boy. Talking about transmission fluid all in your eyes for real. But yeah, we got all 4 of them out. And yeah, we about to put them all back in. And I'm about to drive the vehicle down the road. Y'all gonna be able to see me driving. All right, this video is way longer than what I planned on it being, but all 4 of them are done. This is done. This is done. This is done. And this is done. Now I do have something to say. I know in part 1 of this video I was saying how this is super easy and you can get it done in one day and all this stuff. It's because I haven't done it before. Now that I actually have done it, I would say if you have never done a transmission filter or a transmission pan gasket or even drain and fill the transmission, I don't think this is a beginner job, man. This is a more advanced job because you're upside down, first of all. Now you're getting fluid on you and you have to concentrate on keeping tension on these while pushing the pin in. There's a lot of hand-eye coordination, a lot of frustration, a lot of blood rushing to your head, especially if you don't have a lift. I would say this is like a level 2 type of job, man. Not an entry-level type of job. But hey, you know, if you still want to tackle it, go ahead. Just know you're going to be struggling trying to get this little pin out of this tiny area right here. You push in, it exposes the pin, and then you can struggle trying to get that out. All right, now I'm going to put the pan back on, and yeah. All right, transmission pan's about to go back on. I cleaned off the magnet with a paper towel. These are all the bolts. About to get them all started. In the meantime, we'll be looking at these. This is the old one. Okay. This is another old one. Okay. It's another old one. This one was easy to get off. This is my favorite one. I think this one was bad. And this one was the most extremely difficult to get off. Actually popped out very fast, under load. So I just did those 4. This one I decided not to do because I don't even know where it was at. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. And Yeah, I just decided not to do that one. All right, about to put the pan back on. All right, the pan is back on. Right there. Pan is back on. I just gotta get all these bolts started. All right, if you guys made this part of the video, at this point, I'm really just putting the pan back on the transmission. So the whole solenoid thing is done. So if you want to go ahead and click off, you go ahead and click off. But if you're still watching, thank you. Don't ask me what foot pound or inch pound I'm torquing these to, because I'm not. I'm just putting it back on. Y'all be so hurt. I'll be telling y'all the socket sizes and stuff. I'll be so hurt, boy. Right now I'm using a 13mm with an extension, 3/8, 13. Kick it up a notch. All right, I think that's enough. Oh, my. All right, so pretty much what I was doing, I was just going back and forth. So I would start here at this bolt, then I move to this side, do one of those bolts, then I move to this side, do one of these bolts, go back to that side, do one of those bolts, go back to this side, do one of these bolts, go back to that side, and then just keep zigzagging it like back and forth. Almost like a star pattern. You don't ever want to go in a full circle. For example, start here, 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 here. Again, here, 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 here. Do not go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Do not go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You want to go across, 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 across. All right? That's the same pattern I was using with the pan. And I did throw a little bit of a gasket maker on the front of the pan. All right, so I popped the hood. This is that Vortec 4200. This is not the transmission fluid. This is where you're gonna put in your transmission fluid. All right. Let me go grab my iPad or my laptop, my phone, figure out how much fluid this transmission takes. 2007 GMC Envoy with a 4L60E transmission, 5 to 7 quarts, Dextron. All right, so look, this should be about 5 quarts right here. I went ahead and got me a funnel. This is where you're gonna be adding the fluid at. All right, just like this. I'm gonna tilt it sideways. With sideways tilt, we're gonna turn it this way. Do this just we are. Sideways tilt. There you go. And fill the transmission. Start up the vehicle, let it warm up, go through the gears, and then take it on a test drive. Yep. All right, this is gonna be the first startup in like maybe 2 or 3 weeks, something like that. Let it warm up a little bit. Thank you guys for watching my video. Yeah, have a good day. Alright, so look, the solenoids did not end up fixing my problem, but if it did fix your problem, I'm glad it did. However, my issue was my vehicle will not go forward, backwards, nothing. Like, it's almost like none of the gears work. So my issue might be burned out clutch packs or a bad valve body or my issue may be burned out clutch packs, a bad valve body, a bad filter. It just needs an entire rebuild altogether. I don't know. I'm actually considering getting rid of the vehicle. And yeah, I hope this video helped you out as far as the solenoids, and you guys have a great day.